Well, I'm going to give you another video here. I saw somebody parked over off the road right here the other day, and I thought I want to check out the area where they were going. So they were walking just to back around the weeds there, and it looked like they had been fishing. And I thought, well, hey, that'd be interesting. I want to check that area out. So we're going to go look at it and see if we can find any wild edibles starting to come up here at the end of winter in the Utah desert. So it's probably going to be kind of noisy here. Hopefully I can block some of that. It stinks. Holy cow, this must be near the winds blowing from the trash from the dump, I think. Plenty of trash here too, but I'm seeing a lot of caccia. That's what you're seeing along the roadside here, these weeds. And then we've got our common reed over there and along the ditch bank. So let's take a walk and see what we see. There's some aster growing there. So can I jump across there? And why would I want to? We're going to find out if there's any reason. Oh yeah, this is right near the water reclamation area. So that's the smell that I'm smelling. So I'm really curious where anybody would go fishing out around here. I wonder if they were walking into the lake or something. So we do have cattails. Cattails are a lot better plant to be growing than these common reeds, but I'm seeing a lot of the cattails getting choked out by common reeds nowadays too. And I'm not really seeing much more out here other than those trees than the reeds and cattails. So rather than go in and make a mess of myself gathering up cattails, we'll talk a little bit right here about using the cattail. So what is that used for? That is one of the best fire starters right there. You stick a pile of that, just kind of pulled off like that, into a nest of tinder and throw a spark at it, and it's basically gasoline. Acts like gasoline. See what I mean about that being like gasoline? And honestly, both of those are great options if you ask me. So cattail, prior to that stage, is edible. So the stalks, the roots, and the young stalks are what you would want to go for usually. And then of course the flowers, both the male and female flower, are edible when they have not opened yet. When you've got everything covered by greenery, you certainly don't want to eat it at this point. But just look at that. Amazing fire starter material right there. This common reed is a bit unfortunate in my mind because there's not a lot of value to it for humans. There is some feed for birds. The birds definitely will eat the seed out of this, and of course you've probably seen it a lot as decoration. A lot of people like to use it as decoration. It does have a fire starter potential as well because there are a lot of small fluffy parts to it, and it will give plenty of surface area to catch a flame. This hillside is something where I would expect to find some kind of blue mustard or other mustards growing, but I'm not seeing any from a distance here. There's so much Cattails all over the place with it. Most of this stuff is Cattails and the reeds as well. And it's been sprayed, so I probably wouldn't want to eat anything around here anyway, because along the roadside they've been spraying it with poison, trying to kill it. Got some ducks over there. Wild carrot right down here. That's interesting. Might go take a look at that. And this looks like the area where fishermen are going. Probably not fishing right there, although I heard something splash. I'm guessing that's more a duck or a rat or muskrat or something like that. I don't see any water that's been disturbed recently though, so that's really interesting because I thought I heard a splash. Oh, there you are, look at that. Looks like carrot doesn't smell like carrot. So what have we here then? Is it lomation or something more nefarious? And what I'm thinking is something more nefarious. So again, very important to pay attention. So one of the things I love to teach people is about looking at the whole plant, and if you know what it looks like dead, that helps a lot. This plant right here, that's the dead stalk. And taking that dead stalk and looking at that, as well as the plant that's growing down there, and looking at this stalk, and I don't know how well you can see that, but some little splotches of color on there. If we can pull that out to where you can see it a little better. That focus. So we do have spots on that, which normally are purple spots when this is live and growing. So what has purple spots looks kind of like parsley or carrot in the wild, doesn't smell like carrot, and is deadly. Let's not eat it because that's poison hemlock. So now that's got me curious to show you the carrot that I saw back over here so that we can see a little bit of difference. So let's look at that right here. So the carrot is right down here. The carrot stalks are much, much smaller. They still got some seeds to it, which is a pretty good giveaway. Even in all of this wet ground over here, we don't have any green from the carrots coming up right now. Carrots usually need a little bit more heat. They like some warmth before they will germinate. But look at how much smaller those stalks are compared to the poison hemlock that was 7-8 foot tall, big thick stalks. There's some more carrots over here. Right there, right there. Hard to see in all this stuff. And right there. Let's put the sun right behind me, shall we? So not a whole lot to eat here. As I look out in this swampy area where the ducks were, I see a lot more of the wild carrot growing out there. So there's definitely some carrot out here, but there's also poison hemlock, so you better make sure it smells like a carrot before you taste it and consume a lot of it. So further research is important. Make sure you absolutely know. Never eat anything unless you can 100% positively identify it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit like and subscribe.